What is up, guys? It is the ProdigyCraft here, bringing you round 6 of F1 2023 career mode. Today we are racing in Canada, the Canadian GP circuit, Gilles Villeneuve. Now this is a circuit that I do quite enjoy, all apart from the last chicane, which quite often I have ended up in the Wall of Champions, which is not great, but we do what we do. We try and get through. And let's see how we can do in this race. Last race, it was good. We had a good qualifying session. And we didn't have a great race. We spun out on lap 6 or 7, I believe, of the Spanish Grand Prix. And it was absolutely dreadful from there. It was just absolute damage limitation. I think we got P5. I can't really remember. So I'm hoping for a better luck here. It's looking like it's going to be a dry weekend, 18 laps. I'm hoping it's going to be a good weekend. So let's get into the first practice session. Right, already electrical fault. That is not a great start. Right, let's go out for a track acclimatization program. I will join you at the end of that and we'll see how that's gone. .7, 23.2, 29.4.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec. Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
The weather does not look great, I'm not going to lie. It is dark clouds. No grip coming out the final corner there. It's I'm gonna box. Setup is not feeling good around here. We'll try that on a qualifying pace. See if that feels any better. That was much better. The car feels so much better now. Wow, what a difference. Car feels absolutely amazing through there. Just that one setup change has made all the difference. Much more confidence through the corners here. It's like a whole different car to drive.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Jackson, Fernando Alonso and George Russell. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula 1 action.
Right, join us in qualifying 1, where we hope to get a good run in. Right, let's get straight out onto the track. No messing about. Straight out for Q1. Let's get a good lap in.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Oh, that was a very good lap. Very good lap indeed. I'm very, very pleased with that. 1:10.6. It's going to be... It's just that everything came together just right there for that lap in Q1. If that would have been my Q3 lap, I would have been very, very happy with that, that's for sure. But, I don't know, everything just seemed to fall right in all corners. There's only a little bit more improvement I could have done there, maybe in this time coming up here. But all in all, very good improvement there over that, from practice to qualifying. Let's see where that puts us at the end of the session. So at the end of Q1, it is Jack Westwood P1, Lando Norris P2 and Fernando Alonso P3. Join us in qualifying 2 where we try and replicate a 1:10.6 or better. Not as good of a lap, that one.
Just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Not as good, not as good. That's quite a bit of time there. Yeah, that was a pretty shocking lap, actually. So, at the end of Q2, it is Charles Leclerc P1, Jack Westwood P2, and Fernando Alonso P3. Join us in the final qualifying session where we will have the shootout for pole position. Don't miss it, coming up next. .110.5, very good lap. I'm not sure I'm going to beat that, to be honest. That could be enough for pole position. That could be enough. 6/10. Oh, it's close. It's close. We're going to have to go out at the end.
Think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Oh, Jesus, a 1:10.1.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Yes, get in there. Come on. What a lap. What a lap.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Jackson, Russell and Charles Leclerc. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Jackson lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Perez, Sainz, Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Stroll, Ocon, Sargent, Bottas, Joe, Ricciardo, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? Looks like they have a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a much more aggressive approach today to make up for that compromised start.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
championship standings.
Okay, as things stand, we'll be 7th in the championship.
I hit the wall, I have damage.
When the country first hosted a round of the World Championship.
Our gap behind is 3.6 seconds.
Guys, thank you so much. You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Yes, come
Oh,
on.
superb driving. That is the race win,
Come
my
on.
friend. Well done.
Yes. Finally a race win. 6 rounds into the championship.
A truly magnificent drive and a great performance from the entire team to secure victory here in Canada. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
Quite simply, a driver is nothing without the team behind them. So, a deserved winner, but we do have to give a shout out to the team in the pit lane and back at the factory. Very much a collaborative process.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners. So let's review the updated driver standings. Charles Leclerc's points today take him to the top of the championship standings. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Jackson.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action, but with more races lined up, Be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of F1 2023 Career Mode Round 6. What a fantastic race, qualifying session all round. Very happy with the performance of the car there. Especially on the soft tyres at the end. It was just very easy going from the end there. A bit tough keeping George at bay for the first couple of laps into my pit stop, but all round a very good race. Join me next time for the Austrian Grand Prix. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.